Receiving simulator transmission. Uploading transmitted feed. Initializing playback sequence. Alright Seipher, we're ready.
Hey everyone, Seipher here, and welcome back to Seipher Plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Reshef of Destruction. In the last episode, we went around the world to recruit professional duelists to push the Neo Ghouls out of Domino City. From Italy to here at Domino Pier, we managed to defeat the ghouls and acquire the aid of Bones, Mako, Tsunami, Weevil Underwood, Rex Raptor, and my Valentine to free the city. This time, now that we've recruited everyone, the streets of the Clock Tower Square are safe and ghoul-free, so we can focus on finding where the ghouls have taken Ishizu. So, let's get back to the Clock Tower Square, even though I'm pretty sure we already know. Big brother, can we go too, right? No, I have a bad feeling about this. But the Neo Ghouls, they're almost gone. Let's wait until Seipher and his friends come back. You never let us do anything. I'm only trying to keep you safe. I'm old enough to take care of myself. I mean, I need both my hands to count my age. Come on, don't fight. If that's what you want to do, then fine. But you're going to have to look after everyone. Okay, big brother, I will. Let's go, you guys. Yay! My brothers can be so frustrating. Brothers are like that. Oh, you're back. Most of the Neo Ghouls have been routed from the town of Domino. But there are some still lurking around. Can you find and defeat them? Sure. Okay, thanks. They should still be in Clock Tower Square. Well, not here, as we can see Mako is present. We talked to him. You want to know about the Neo Ghouls hiding out in the town of Domino? Look, I'm a fisherman. I'm not a detective. Okay, yeah, should have expected that, but if we actually go back to the game shop, everybody should be okay now. Seipher, Serenity's safe with me. I can't say the same about Loverboy over there. The Neo Ghouls don't scare me one bit. Okay, I don't think that they'll accept our challenge, but yeah, from getting all these guys over here, they've taken up residence in the streets of Domino. For instance, Weevil's right here. You want to know where the Neo Ghouls are hiding? In the town of Domino? What makes you think I would know, you foolish flea? And Bones is down here. There are Neo Ghouls hiding in the town of Domino? I didn't know that. And Rex is here, ironically in the same street he was where we faced him in the Sacred Cards. The Neo Ghouls are hiding out in the town of Domino? I thought they were heading towards Kaiba Corp. Well, that is the first bit of news that is actually welcome. Hey, Mai. There are Neo Ghouls still hiding in the town of Domino? That may explain some things. There's something mysterious going on at Kaiba Corp. Okay, so of course the two that we recruited last ended up being the ones that ended up giving us the directions to go. In any case, while I won't be doing any dueling against them on screen, we can duel these guys just to have our decks prepared. They are a bit tougher than the first time we fought them each, but so are their drops. However, there's nothing too particular about these upgraded decks, so I will just go over what you can get from them if you manage to win. From Bones, he can drop Fiend's Hand and Bear Traps for monster removal, so pretty solid, although the Fiend's Hand is kind of going -1 for getting rid of a card. Weevil will drop his Parasite card and Negate Attack or Infinite Dismissal if you're playing the vanilla version for monster removal and stalling. Mako will drop his Beast King of the Swamp and Torrential Tribute, or Mirror Force if you're playing the Tolerable Reshef patch, and Kyriushin for field control if you don't mind sacrificing one monster to be able to change the field to Yumi terrain. And then Mai will drop Amazon Archers and Harpy's Feather Duster, which, while limited in the vanilla version, are very powerful spells and traps. I don't think I have any limitations in the Tallboy Reshef patch, so that's good, I suppose. Anyway, with no better leads, and, well, actually, not to say no better leads, but with our direction pointed toward Kaiba Corp, we might as well go see. Fresh new prey to hunt. And of course he is. There he is. It's him, Seipher. He must be one of the remaining Neo Ghouls. He's who Robo was talking about. I can't believe we couldn't find him till now. Let's go. Yeah, do it, Kaiba man. Bash the Big Bad 5. Thanks, everyone. Prepare for the final justice, Big Bad 5. Prepare to feel Kaiba Man's ultimate finisher. Final card flash. Grah! We're done for. Justice just rules. I am victorious in victory. That's the weirdest catchphrase I've ever heard, but I guess it's cool. Kaiba Man! Oh boy. Glad I only watched this once. Look at that guy. Kaiba Man, is it? You claim to be powerful, but are you really? Yes, of course. Justice just rules. Then let's put your theory to the test. Oh my gosh, it's a mystery opponent! Mokuba, maybe you should be focusing on getting some security to throw this guy out? Exodia. Obliterate. Whoa! Oh no, Kaiba Man! This scrub isn't worth recruiting into the Neo Ghouls. What impeccable strategy! After crunching the numbers, I've calculated that there's no more powerful than a Neo Ghouls duelist. I judge that to be accurate. My gut instincts were right about him. You're exactly who we've been waiting for. Who are you? Ah, pardon our rudeness. We are the Big Five, and we seek a new leader. Are you guys turning on us again? I'm not really surprised. You did kind of give them demeaning work, considering they probably went to business school. Did you honestly expect them to keep up with this and not eventually stab you in the back? I mean, they've done it twice now. You were the ones who betrayed us in the first place by firing us. Turnaround is fair play. They have a point, Mokuba. Those traitors... Fine, I'll let you work for me. First, round up those kids. I have business with their brother. Let's just say he didn't treat my minions with the respect that they deserve. Right away, leader. I don't think so. Huh? Well, Espa's here, so... Leave my brothers alone. It's you again. PPP. My psychic powers led me here. Heh, whatever you say, freak. Big Five, get him. We'll help you. Come on, Seipher. Because we have to do everything. But hey, he's at least taking 5-on-1, whereas we're just getting 1-on-1. Unlike last time, I'm taking off the kitty gloves. You tell yourself that, Rare Hunter. So yeah, the most luck-dependent ghoul is back. Give an annoyed sigh for Rare Hunter/Seeker. His deck thankfully hasn't changed much, but there are a few differences. His non-tribute monsters have 1300 attack or less, but he still focuses on strong defenses and stalling for the most part. The main things to watch out for this time is that he has a few more effect monsters. We saw Goddess of the Whim in our first duel with him, it can be rather devastating, as it can sacrifice itself to draw a card. He also has Skalengal, which is basically just Goddess of a Whim, but without sacrificing itself, so you'll have to keep in mind about that. Just pray that you didn't get a bad RNG seed and that you will be able to lay some hurt down on him. Okay, let's quickly take out that 3-headed Yugioh and just hit him as hard as we possibly can. Okay, not too bad. We can easily deal with this, I think. So, while we handle this guy, since he's pretty weak and we're almost done, I actually have a question for you guys that is related to Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games, or more specifically, Reshef of Destruction. For those of you familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games, a bunch of the earlier games, including ones that weren't released in the US, got re-released as a collection known as the Yu-Gi-Oh! Games Early Days Collection. Reshef was included in this collection, and it had a few things to help deal with some of Reshef's stranger choices for difficulty, having the option to max out duelist level, deck capacity, or both, providing access to every single card in the game for free, including the God cards. So my question is, based on what I just shared about the collection and what can be seen from these videos with the Tolerable Reshef patch, which version of Reshef seems more fun in your opinion? Having not played the Early Days collection myself, I can't really speak to it, but in my opinion, from what I've heard, it seems like a middle ground between the vanilla Reshef and what we have here with the Tolerable Reshef patch. Anyway, our opponent is out of LP, dual victory, deck capacity increased by 10, 800 Domino was obtained, Stone Statue of the Aztecs was obtained. That is a pretty solid defense. Granted, it's the same as my Giant Soldier of Stone, just with less attack, but pretty solid. Come on, Jinzo. Cyber Energy Shock. Whoa! No, not again. Yeah, run off with your tail between your legs, Seeker. Please wait. I knew I couldn't trust them. And yet you gave them a job anyway. Yeah, you're like 8, so I probably shouldn't expect anything more from you. But, Big Brother. I was scared, Espa. I'm sorry, Big Brother. I didn't think you would come. I knew I should have believed in you. Don't worry about it. I didn't know if I'd get here in time either. It's alright. Even if you didn't get here in time, me and my friends probably would have handled it. Big Brother. We don't need Kaiba Man. You're our hero, Espa. Maybe we should make Espa Roba the hero of the show. Speaking of brothers, I wonder if Seto's okay. I'm sure he is. He's arrogant, but he has reason for that arrogance. That takes care of the Neo Ghouls. PPP. Ishizu is at the Egypt exhibition. That's what my connection with the cosmic waves is telling me. Hurry, you've got to help Ishizu. Well, we've got our next destination. However, if we recall, I did say that the ghouls have the Egypt exhibition blocked off, so we're going to have to take the train to get to them, because thankfully our actions have managed to push the Neo Ghouls out of guarding this point. So we can easily talk to the conductor here. The next stop is the Egypt exhibition, but the Neo Ghouls have taken over the train? Okay, that was probably to be expected. What is happening? The Neo Ghouls have commandeered the train? Yep, that is what is happening. So, we're basically on the Duel Express again, only this time we have to duel the ghouls. I won't let you reach Master Keith easily. Okay. So, now that the Neo Ghouls have hijacked the train, while police and maybe the Japanese government should be handling this, I guess it is up to me to get the ghouls off this train. We have a series of duels, or a duel gauntlet, as players of Reshef like to refer to it. Thankfully, the duels in the gauntlet are a bit easier than previous gauntlets. These ghouls will only have 2,000 life points to start out, so it can be rather easy to deal with. However, it's certainly a much easier time here in the Tallville Reshef patch where we have life point recovery. And thankfully that Immortal Thunder wasn't too big of a loss. Okay, so the first, just to go into the dual gauntlet just a bit, the first two ghouls will specialize in Shadow and Fiend attributes, where non-tribute monsters have 1500 attack or less. They are boosted by the Yami field though, so you can expect them to be a bit stronger. And we do have to watch out for bear traps, as I showed with my Immortal Thunder. Thankfully we got just what we need when we need it. And while this won't finish him off, we'll get pretty close. Wait a second. Huh. I guess the Tallville Reshef patch turned them back to 8,000, so this is going to take a little longer than I thought. Oh well. That's a little annoying. I suppose that's one way in which this isn't the superior version, but oh well. So we're gonna have a few... This is gonna take a little longer than I thought, so maybe this will be the long episode. Anyway, we got on Satsu. Master Keith, please forgive me! And the train has started moving. The Neo Ghouls must have taken over the controls, but as the conductor, it's my job to perform my duties. Our next and only stop is the Egypt exhibition. Okay, kinda odd, but hey, can't blame a guy for just doing his job. Anyway, let's take on the next Neo Ghoul. And thankfully the AI is still dumb. Okay, Dark Flare Knight, let's hit him hard. And this will finish you off. So thankfully my deck is just strong enough to not really care about the 8,000 life points that these guys have. That isn't normal. Skull Knight, but this can't be. And we move on to the final card to duel this guy. You must be pretty good to get this far. But I'm warning you, I'm much tougher than the other guys. Well, let's see here. The third ghoul will specialize in Light and Dream attributes, with non-tribute monsters having 1450 attack or less, so he's actually slightly easier despite what he says. Thankfully, we can easily dispatch this guy with our Beck into Darkness and just hit him really hard with our Man-Eating Treasure Chest. Okay, and nothing to it. Okay, out of LP, dual victory, deck capacity increased by 5, 1,000 Domino, Bright Castle. Huh, how dare you! We have arrived. Last stop, the Egypt exhibition. Alright, so let's get off the train. And we immediately have the Kaiba wannabe and a bunch of Neo Ghouls, so let's get started. You're not taking another step. I mean, you can tell me that all you want, it's not going to change things. Immediately, we have to duel one of 3 Neo Ghouls after getting off the train. Like the third Neo Ghoul on the train, the one we duel here has non-tribute monsters of 1450 attack or less. All in all, not that tough. His attributes do tend to blend into Pyro and Wind, but it's not anything that we can really need to worry about. Anyway, got Flame Manipulator from that. Not really worth it. But we at least push them off and can press onward, where we have another duel. You will proceed no further. I mean, you guys all say that, but not one of you has been able to stop me. And there's no kill like overkill. I suppose I should have said that this guy specializes in thunder and forest attributes, and his non-tribute monsters have 1400 attack or less, so they're getting a bit weaker. Although he did have Electric Lizard in his deck to possibly stun us, so it could have been something. Anyway, we got Mushroom Man number 2 from that. Neo Ghouls are forever. So yeah, after defeating the 5th Neo Ghoul, we are officially open to our shortcut to be able to get back to our house if we need to replenish our life points if we were playing the vanilla version. I'm not though, so should be fine. If you are playing, I definitely recommend going to restore your life points before heading toward the room where we found our first Millennium item. I summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. White Lightning. What's with these Neo Ghoul scrubs? There's no end to them. Kaiba, do you need a hand? Am I here to rescue Ishizu? Heh, that's your business, not mine. I'm only here because I need to resurrect Obelisk the Tormentor. I don't know what kind of trick he pulled, but no one had no right to turn my card into stone. It's clear Ishizu's somehow involved, and I want to find out how. We keep telling you this ancient Egyptian magic is real. I mean, I know that sounds preposterous, but come on. You Neo Ghouls haven't had enough yet? Fine, I'll crush you until you beg for mercy. What are you losers still doing here? Go and find your precious Ishizu. Well, thank you for moving out of the way, Kaiba. What took you so long? You've kept us waiting. But that gave me time to talk to this woman. Then you should understand what I'm asking. We need your help to defeat the Dark Being. Idiot! All I care about is defeating Pegasus. I don't give half a brain about the Dark Being or anyone else. Saving the world is not my problem. Hurry up and resurrect my winged dragon of Ra. Come on, I'm done talking. Hand over the Millennium items. No. If you don't, well, you don't want to know what I'll do to this woman. Hurry up and hand over the Millennium items. Well, it seems that we have no choice. All the Millennium items are gathered here. You found 6 Millennium items. The Millennium Necklace, the Millennium Key, the Millennium Ring, the Millennium Eye, the Millennium Rod, the Millennium Scale. I can't thank you enough. You've collected the Millennium items just for me. No way. You're so clueless. Go ahead and deny it. You can't change the facts. While you were looking for them, I found the last Millennium item. Yep, the Millennium Puzzle belongs to me. Oh boy. Well, with all 7 of them gathered in one place, this can't be good. I finally have it. The Egyptian God card, the Winged Dragon of Ra, is mine. And my first victim will be you. Oh boy. Well, I wouldn't bet on it, considering what form it was awakened in. Anyway, the Intercontinental Champion and General Sleazebag is forcing us into a confrontation. This is Bandit Keith. Keith makes use of a variety of attributes, but generally sticks to Machine and Fiend type monsters. For this reason, Exile of the Wicked and Stainstorm can easily deal with any of these monsters. His non-tribute monsters, though, are nothing to sneeze at. And let's actually use our effect, since we can't attack on the first turn, just to get a bit more life points, even though we'll be reset to 8,000 at the end. And it's a good thing we did. Let's attack with our Stern Mystic. Anyway, as I said, his non-tribute monsters have 1850 attack or less, and the Fiends will be powered up by the Yami field that he starts with. In terms of spells and traps, he has a decent variety of power-up cards, but he's also packing the following that can be rather difficult to deal with. Change of Heart, which is just our better brain control. Brain control, obviously, so he can easily steal our monsters, either for one turn or permanently. Monster Reborn to bring back any of our monsters that fall in battle. And Invisible Wire to control the field by eliminating any monster with 2,000 attack points or less. He also has 2 copies of Tremendous Fire to blitz you for 1,000 life point damage each, and he has Pot of Greed to draw cards, so he can be pretty challenging. Thankfully, I've got Mirror Force. And we're pretty solid for right now. I suppose I should say, since we did see in that cutscene that he revived the Winged Dragon of Ra, he does have it in his deck, and he has a few other powerful monsters that he can summon, such as Machine King and Barrel Dragon, that are really nothing to sneeze at. However, the Winged Dragon of Ra, while it is in his deck, being in its Sphere mode, it isn't an issue, as it has 0 attack and 0 defense. Honestly, if he summons it in this battle, it would only be a help to you. Dual Victory, deck capacity increased by 10, 1500 Domino, Metal Zoa. You can use Seipher the Sky Dragon again. That is kind of weird. I kind of wish that we had gotten the option to put it back in the deck, but whatever. What? What? How could this happen? The Egyptian God card refused to let me use its power. That's it. I'm done playing fair. I'm the one with the hostage. Hand over your Egyptian God card. What? What's happening? It's been a long time, partner. My other self. I thought I'd never see you again. Never forget that no matter what, we're always together. Right. Okay, partner. Let's get the Egyptian God card back. You'll pay for how you treated my partner, Bandit Keith. Huh? What are you talking about? Just fork over your Egyptian God card. No. So you don't care what happens to this woman? Seipher, it's clear you are a true duelist. The Egyptian God cards choose who controls them. And you haven't earned the privilege. Yep, try to use Ra when you are not its chosen. What's this? It's Ra's judgment. Actually, it's more than that. Feel the wrath for angering the Egyptian gods. Gwa! Ra's judgment. Even though he brought it upon himself, I cannot help to feel sad for the horrible punishment he received. Seipher, take control of the Egyptian God cards. You have earned the right. I know exactly how hard Seipher has worked to get this far. Seipher is worthy of having the Egyptian God cards. I hate to admit it, but I gotta agree. Seipher, you're an awesome duelist. If you say so. I feel like I've just been coasting by, but I suppose if you want to give me the god cards, that's fine. Although, Raw is stuck in its sphere mode again. Way to go, Seipher. Receive the Winged Dragon of Raw sphere mode. What's this? Please wait. I sense something. Oh boy, what's going on with Keith? I feel the dark being, summoning a vile spirit. No! The spirit is flooding into the hearts of defeated duelists. Reshef's will is taking control of their souls. I'll beat him again. You mustn't. Reshef the Dark Being has him under control. Dueling Bandit now is too dangerous. You. Give it to me. What are you doing, Bandit Keith? Oh no. Millennium Puzzle shattered. Wah! My other self, the Millennium Puzzle. My friend, I'll save you. Foo. This is amusing. These puzzle pieces make a fine souvenir. If you want them, come to Master Shovalsky's castle. And of course. This can't be happening. The puzzle pieces. What's going to happen to him? Let's go. You're right. Let's go to Pegasus's castle. Wait for me, my friend. Can't waste any more time. Big brother! Most of the Neo Ghouls have left the town of Domino. Good. I protected Kaiba Corp just like you told me. So you don't have to worry about a thing. Good work, Mokuba. Thanks. You know, I'll do anything for you. So, anything new with your Egyptian god card? Somehow, it's back to normal. I don't know what they did, but... Seto! How dare you? What's the meaning of this? Seto Kaiba, I have a message from Master Shovalsky. Come to my castle. If you want to save your dear brother, you have no choice but to come to my castle. You worm. Younger brother, you have fulfilled your mission? Master Shovalsky will promote you to a higher position. Elder brother, you also have done your job with most excellence. You punks! How dare you mock me! Foo. Master Shovalsky demands your presence, Kaiba. Come to Master Shovalsky's castle. The castle that you know so well. Mokuba! Well, another day, another Mokuba kidnapping. Let us help. Seipher is right, Kaiba. Now is the time for teamwork. The Dark Being must be sealed again. Quiet, you. I'm never going to cooperate with you. I'll crush Pegasus on my own and get Mokuba back. How many times do I have to say that I don't have time for your so-called ancient magic? We're left with no choice. We must also go to Sol Shovalsky's. We must also go to Pegasus's castle. But who knows where the castle is? Joey, you and Yugioh have at least been there once. You have proven yourself to the Millennium Items. Trace the flow of time and accept your destiny. One man knows where you must go. You must seek out Paradox. Paradox awaits you in China. He will show you the way. The Millennium Guard comes from the order that protects the Millennium Items. I sense that he was telling the truth. Seipher, you must go to China as soon as possible. I'm worried about Mokuba and Kaiba. We'd better find Pegasus' castle quickly. Yuki's right. If this parachute guy can help us, we better find him quick. That's paradox, Joey, not parachute. Seipher, let's go. We're off to China. Well, Yugi, for as much as I'd like to head off to China, we have done quite a bit for today. I'd say we've earned a well-deserved respite. Next time, we'll head back to China's Great Wall to see how we can unlock the Winged Dragon of Ra and find Sol Shavalsky's palace, because clearly we're going to need to get Ra out of Sphere mode. I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay gold.
Playback sequence terminated. Transmission disconnected.